If the internet can have an opinion on cereal, I can have an opinion on the mac and cheese way of eating it with a utensil. And I know some of you are going to kill me. Fair. But I think it feels wrong to me. Not wrong. Feels not good to eat it with a fork. I'm sorry. I don't like forks using mac and cheese. When you stab it, you get less. It's thin, so the mac and cheese will fall off. It's not that good at scooping. It's like I wouldn't be mad if it was a spork. Looks wrong, but still has an efficient way of doing it. But to me, this just looks wrong and is inefficient to me. Like, I don't get it. Tell me how you guys deal with the mac and cheese with the fork. And some of my other opinions on food is plastic spoons. The only time I use that is in pudding. If I use a plastic spoon for anything else, I want to shoot myself through the skull. It feels incorrect. It feels so wrong. Like, it feels so wrong to use it. It's like so soft for no reason. Like, maybe if the plastic was harder, like more harder, but still, plastic, so it's disposable, maybe, yeah, I would go with it. Or I'd be like, hey, use your plastic spoons. But no. It feels wrong. Especially seeing people use forks. I don't know why. It makes me go, why? Why? Tell me, actually, guys, why do you guys do that? Because my spoon supporters are, like, happy that I'm on the spoon side. But the fork lovers are going to put me on the cross. Because, I'm sorry, but it just seems like not a good way to eat mac and cheese. A fork for, like, I don't know, not fries. I don't know why I said fries in my head. That is definitely not the right way to eat fries. I don't know, for, like, other stuff, they stab. Makes sense. For a cake, it looks correct. But for mac and cheese, on the other hand, it feels wrong. And I'm sorry, but it does. I can't look at it and be like, yep, that's the correct way to eat it. There needs to be a discussion. I'm sorry. Because people are mad that people pour milk before the cereal. I'm mad that people use forks. It's not so stupid, though. I'm sorry. I had to tell this because me and my friend got into a fight because I was being not him, me was being a D word. I was being a jerk. But tell me, what do you use for mac and cheese and shells and cheese? Because it feels super wrong to me to use it for shells and cheese. Like, brother, what? Like, those things are bigger. They're pushing each other off. If you tell me to stab it, they're still pushing each other off. For, like, cut up hot dogs, I get it. Using a fork, it's a cut up hot dog. I get it. Looks right. Feels right. Same with the plastic for some reason. If you gave me a spoon to eat a cake, that's when I'm like, brother, why? Tell me your guys' opinion. And I'm not gonna trash on it. But I just want to know, how do you guys eat mac and cheese cake? And what kind of spoon feels incorrect to you that makes you feel so uncomfortable using? Because I don't know why. Girls get the ick. This is my ick. For some reason, using a fork, it is the worst thing to me because it's so thin. Like, I can use a fork for other things, but like, it's so thin. That thing's holding on by a strand. All the mac and cheese is holding by a strand. Shells and cheese, it's even worse because they're like big. Because like, I'm gonna do shells and cheese. Look, no way you can tell me. No way you can tell me that thing. See, they're too big. For a spoon, they have more room. They have more room to actually sit on the spoon. So I can scoop it into my mouth. I'm not mad about noodles. I love shells and cheese. To me, it's the perfect one. Mac and cheese is a second. But like, shells and cheese is my favorite. I love shells and cheese. It makes me want to die from heavenly goodness. What is that? I thought that was a pizza first. I thought that was a pizza, shells and cheese, and I was about to be like, no way, someone made that. That is weird. But no, because you guys get like disgusted at like ice and cereal. I'm talking about people that use forks. I will probably have a tour one day where I will show an example where I will just have several containers where people will, so people do not use those utensils unless if it is for a certain thing, because I don't get it. Why am I weird? If I don't know if I'm weird to people. If I use a spoon and hate forks using mac and cheese and shells and cheese. Because people literally pour milk before the cereal and the cereal after, like, the milk after cereal, and people are mad, but I can't get mad at it. And also, rich people have, like, the salad thing, the salad fork and all that. To me, I feel like some things are made for specific foods. Like, your hand is made for food, like different kind of foods, like potato chips. Also, chopsticks could also be used, but those are kind of hard to use. So don't blame you. Pork chop. I don't care if you use a knife and a fork or your own bare hands. Chicken wing. Not chicken wing. Like the drumstick. For a spoon, it's cereal, mac and cheese and / shells and cheese, pudding, and noodles. Noodles I would also be fine if you use chopsticks. That is the correct way to use it. I'm not mad at that. You telling me you're gonna use a fork for this? I get for things like a hot dog, like, I don't know, a steak, a pork chop, some spaghetti. I use a spoon. I don't know why I'm weird for that. I am weird for the ramen noodle spoon thing. I'm not mad about that. I know I'm weird for that. But you can't tell me that some of you are not fuming at seeing people using a fork. Because I think I'm slightly autistic. I could be, I could not be. I'm not 100% sure. I just remember my mom telling me that it was. Or had Asperger's syndrome. I know it sounds like I said the A word. but I didn't. So the texture difference of a metal spoon and a plastic spoon makes me weird. And I know, but it's like the texture is just so weird. Like, I don't like that people hand me plastic things, unless if it's for like pudding. Pudding, it's not, for some reason to me, like the pudding hides it. So I'm fine. Pudding is the only time I use a plastic spoon. But some foods you use your bare hands, some food you use a fork, some you use a spoon. I feel like mac and cheese falls into the category of spoons. You could just get more of it, is what I'm saying. Because look, okay. Let me do something real quick. Fork and spoons. Look, you get more diameter. You get more. It's longer and has more diameter. With the fork, you get less. I don't want less, I want more. Except, like, if it's super big. Like those gigantic spoons. Those need to burn in hell. Those are annoying. You can taste the metal and it's like bleh. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. But you see this? Look at it. Look at the difference. This has more surface area to it. Like, look. Look at it. I get more space. I get more macaroni. I can scoop more into my pie hole. More into my mouth. Like, are you telling me with a fork you can hold a big glob? I have got like a big glob of mac and cheese in my mouth with a spoon. I can't do that. I've never got that with a fork. Because people have given me forks and I've never complained. But I kind of wish they got me a spoon. Because, like, Jesus. Food theory, you need to solve this. Is it forks that are better or spoons that are better for mac and cheese? You need to decide. I'm saying. Pick a side. Pick a side. Pick a side. Don't unsubscribe because See, look, a fork, it makes sense. You could barely wrap a noodle around a spoon. So, you get like a fork so it can wrap around and hugly tight it. That's why I get that. Or like, you get like a steak, but you don't want to look like a beast. So instead of grabbing I do use my hands on some food for some reason. I don't know why with a pork chop I would just grab it with my hand and go. Like a venison steak. Oh my god, they're delicious though. Gotta eat that. You guys gotta try that. It's delicious. But you stab it with a fork, it gets you a big good chunk of meat. And you could eat it easier. I can't do that with a spoon. It feels like to me, like I could technically pick it up with a spoon, but it's not as effective. That's what I'm saying with the spoon with the mac and cheese. It's more effective. It's more effective and you get more that way. But with like a fork, you get more steak and stuff with a fork than a spoon, because the spoon easily it will fall off. With the fork with the mac and cheese, it'll easily fall off because of the weight, and they stick together like a big glove, meaning the stuff on the side will make it fall. But because the spoon has more diameter, like more width and length, I think more length, maybe the same length, but the more width this has, because compare the width of a fork and a spoon right now and tell me which one's thicker. You can get more mac and cheese though. That's the point. You get more. You effectively get more. You're not trying to balance it. You're just grabbing it and scooping it. I don't need to have to try to see how many little strands of mac and cheese I get with it. And just scoop it up and plop in my mouth. I know this is going to be taken out of context. But I'm sorry. That is my opinion. Spoons are way better for mac and cheese. I'm sorry. I'm not saying forks are useless. They're useful. You can use it for spaghetti, steak, pork chops. Venison steak. You can use it for spaghetti. You can use it for hot dogs like little children do. Or like cut it up and like use it like that. Or cake. But do not tell me that you use it for mac and cheese, because that is not effective at all. Like I feel like if you think about it, the spoon is more effective in that sense. Like it's more effective. And I'm not saying a fork is stupid. It just looks wrong to me, feels wrong, and is less effective to me. Because I get little strands of it when I'm trying to like pick it up. And also, what about like the shells and cheese balls? You can't really get that much cheese on the side with a fork. But when I want the cheese on the side of the bowl, I will just use the spoon so I can get some cheese in my mouth. I want it in my mouth. I want it in me. I'm sorry, I had to say that. That was funny. I want it in me. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I divided you guys. But a spork is probably the better option, to be honest. It's just sporks kind of look weird a little bit. And also they're not that common. So I'm saying spoon with the effectiveness. If you want both effectiveness of them, then I would say use a spork. If you want both effectiveness, because yes, you can stab the mac and cheese, but with the spoon you can get a lot more on the scooping. So if you want both effectiveness of them, get a spork. But I'm a spoon guy. And it's funny that I'm making you guys look at an image of a fork and a spoon for a while for some reason. Because a knife also is really good. For like toast and stuff. I will not deny a knife is very good, very useful. You need to cut something up, or you need to spread some butter. Or spread something. But the spork has both uselessness, just looks really ugly. Like maybe if someone changed the design, like made this like Batman or something, maybe. Or made like the things longer. Shorter, I don't know. But like you could get the stab, except you would get a lot less than actually with a fork with this. But you would still get some on the stabby part, and then you get these little macaroni. You get what I mean? You get what I mean, right? Like I'm a spoon guy. For mac and cheese, I will always use a spoon. No forks. That is ineffective to me. I want the effectiveness of a spoon, and the fork and the spork looks ugly, and the name is ugly. Maybe they should have changed it. Maybe a spoon, a spook, maybe would have been fun. Like my spooky spook. But it's gonna be called a spork. But yeah. They also could have made like a ployable knife at the end, like a butter knife. So it's like butter knife with the spork. So you get like a spoon and a fork and then a knife. A fork. A dork. A torque. Wonk. And a knife is technically a wonk. And that's useful. A knife is a wonk. A wonk. Because I remembered a meme where it was like fork, thork, torque, wonk. And technically a knife is a wonk, if you think about it. And that's kind of funny. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just sharing my opinion. It's my opinion. And I'm a jerk for arguing with my friend for it. I don't know why I did that. I am a stupid idiot. I should have not done that. But it is funny that I spent like how long? No rule arguments about 21 minutes arguing of which one is better. I don't know why I'm fake laughing. That was not even a real laugh. I don't know why. I find it funny, but I was trying to show that I found it funny, so it just fake laughed. But this is my opinion. What is your opinion? Share it in the comments below.